the day looks pale at his distemperature. The southern wind doth play the trumpet to his purposes, and by his hollow whistling in the leaves foretells a tempest and a blustering day. Then with the losers let it sympathize, for nothing can seem foul to those that win. How now, my lord of Worcester, 'tis not well that you and I should meet upon such terms. As now we meet, you have deceived our trust and made us doff our easy robes of peace, to crush our old limbs in ungentle steel. This is not well, my lord, this is not well. What say you to it? Will you again unknit this curlish knot of all of the Lord Ward, and move in that obedience all again, where you did give a fair and natural light, and be no more an exhaled meteor, a prodigy of fear and a portent of great stiffness to the unborn times. Hear me, my liege, for mine own part I could be well content to entertain the lag end of my life with quiet hours, for I do protest I have not sought the day of this dislike. You have not saw it, how comes it then? Rebellion lay in his way and he found it. Peace to it, peace, peace. Peace to it, peace.
Be pleased, your majesty, to turn your looks a favor from myself and all our house, and yet I must remember you. My lord, we were the first and dearest of your friends. For you my staff of office did I break in Richard's time, and posted day and night to meet you on the way, and kiss your hand when yet you were in place and in account. Nothing so strong and fortunate as I. It was myself, my brother, and his son that brought you home, and boldly did out dare the dangers of the time. You swore to us, and you did swear the oath at Doncaster that you did nothing purpose against the state, nor claim no further than your foreign rights. The seed of God to Dom of Lancaster. To this we swore our aid, but in short space it rained down fortune showering on your head, and such a flood of greatness fell on you. What with our help, what with the absent king, what with the injuries of a wanton time, the seeming sufferances that you had borne, and the contrarious winds that held the king so long in his unlucky Irish wars, that all in England did repute him dead. Warm of their advantages, you took occasion to be quickly moved, to break the general sway into your hand. Forget your oath to us at Doncaster, and being fed by us, you used us so as that ungentle hoe, the cuckoo's bird, Yusuf the sparrow, did oppress our nest, grew by our feeding to so great a bulk, that even our love does not come near your sight, for fear of swallowing, but with nimble wing we were enforced, for safety's sake, to fly out of sight, and raise this present head, whereby we stand opposed by such means, as you yourself have forged against yourself, by unkind usage, dangerous countenance, and violation of all faith and trust, sworn to us in your younger enterprise.
These things indeed you have articulate, but when the market crosses, main interests to face the common of rebellion for some fine color that may please the eye of fickle changelings, and for discontents which gape and rub the elbow at the news of hurly-burly innovation. And never yet did insurrection want Such were the gallows to invade his cause. No moody vector stopping for a time of pell-mell habit, and confusion.
You know, your armies, there is many your soul shall pay for dearly for this encounter. If once they join in trial, tell your nephew, the Prince of Wales, doth join with all the world, praise of Henry Percy, hoax this presence enterprise set up his head. I do not think a braver gentleman, more active, valiant, or more valiant young, more daring or more bold is now alive to grace this latter age with noble deeds. For my part, I may speak it to my shame. I have been to chivalry, and so I hear he doth count me too. And this before my father's majesty, I am content that he shall take the odds of his great name and estimation, and will to save the blood on either side, try fortune with him in a single fight.
A Prince of Wales, so dare we beg to thee, of the consideration truth and live to make it yes and never want to know. We love our people well, even those we love that are misled upon the coast of far. And will they take the offer of our grace? Both he and they and you, every man should be my friend again, and I'll be his. So tell your cousin and prithee whether he will do what if he will not yield. You can take correction, wait out us and they shall do their office. So be God, we will not now be troubled with reply. We don't prefer, take it advisedly.
It will not be accepted on my life. Till the center Oxford who vote together. I calculate against the world in arms. And set for every to his charge. For all the hands who is set on them, and come befriend us as our cause is judged. Take away the grief of a wound. No, I have no skill in such a reading. No, what is honor? A word. What is thing of word honor? What is honor? A true reckoning. Rapid, even that Wednesday. Does he feel it? No, I'll be here it all. Is extensible then? Yeah, to the dead. But will it not live with the living? No, extraction will I suffer it. Therefore, none of it. All lies a mere scutcheon, and so ends my catechism.